Because your life goes by fast enough. Why not slow the pace with Mist Valley Gaming? Kitty. Oh, hello.
Done drinking?
Mm-hmm.
Then fuck off.
Don't want your kind here.
Let's get a little crazy, because gaming should be fun.
With my dear friend Geralt of Rivia seeking his lover of yore, the sorceress Yennefer. She'd eluded him for years, but now seemed just a few steps ahead.
Black One's been out measuring the
Hey folks, Dredd from Mist Valley Gaming. We're here in The Witcher 3, Wild Hunt.
You're dumber than a headless cockerel. Why are they marking out them lines, eh? Passing out their patrimony.
Game menu, Gwent. Said I got a new card. Should be fine. Should be fine. So, we need to ask around. We need to possibly play some Gwent. Let's find out what happens. Talk to this peasant.
I'm looking for someone.
And we seek some peace and quiet.
Nice.
Out of my face, freak. For your breath sours my beer.
Raven-haired woman dressed in black and white. Seen her? Talk.
Folks say the lady rode through the village a few days back. Galloping so fast she knocked Radabor into a ditch.
Which way did she go?
Dunno. Lots of tracks leading off the main road. Could have gone anywhere.
Oi, people! The freak's taken Micah's mind!
Uh-huh. And I'll take your tongue if you don't shut up.
Yeah. Oops. I thought so. Nice area. That goes outside. Okay. Up there. Can I go up there?
Once more, there are 4 factions.
4 what?
Factions! Teams! Suits! Similar to clubs and spades, except each suit has its own face cards. There are also special cards.
Wouldn't you rather play war? It's like to be near dawn before you get your game in with noggin.
Cat does not like me. Hello?
Looking for a woman.
Like everyone.
Not like everyone. And not just any woman. Mine smells of lilac and gooseberries, dresses in black and white.
2 schnapsies. It'll lift your spirits.
He talks to me.
Finding her, that'll lift my spirits.
You look haggard. It's just a few drops to improve your mood. A little schnapsies never hurt a soul.
Oh.
Can we cut to the chase? You seen her or not?
Yennefer of Vengerberg.
Never mentioned her name.
Yet you described her perfectly. And once I hear something, I never forget. Can't help it.
What do you do? Who are you?
A mangy vagrant. Gone to Rodim, at your service.
Vagrant. That a profession now?
Once a merchant of mirrors. The madding crowd dubbed me Master Mirror, or the Man of Glass.
How do you know Yennefer?
Yeah.
What a question. Master Dandelion's ballads, of course. The only way a humble merchant might hope to rub up against greatness. Unless, that is, He's as lucky as I am.
And runs into a very patient witcher.
It's a Geralt of Rivia himself, the Butcher of Blaviken.
Recognize me from Master Dandelion's ballads too?
To your health.
You seen Yennefer?
Deepest apologies, but I must ask. Is this about love?
None of your business.
Yes. As a vagrant, I deserve no explanation.
What do you know? Tell me.
Before you appeared, it never occurred to me that might have been Yennefer. Who would have thought?
Get to the point.
An Nilfgaardian scout from the local garrison saw her.
Where?
At their camp. She rode in there. Dark of night. Black and white. Gooseberries and... Yes, I know. Had a terse exchange with the garrison commander and raced off.
Where to?
I'm not omniscient. Ask at the garrison.
Thanks.
We men of the road must stick together. Perhaps one day I'll be in trouble and you'll be nearby to help.
Maybe. So I'm not taking the drink? What is up with that cat? He's Louise. And we'll just save here. Because, you know, something happened and... Did I save? Okay, I don't know. Game saved, yes. Alright, folks. I think we're going to play some Gwent. And I haven't played Gwent in 5 years. So, for this episode, well, I'm going to show you some Gwent. I'm not going to show you Gwent all the time in this game. If you don't play Gwent in The Witcher, you're missing out on something, but, I'm not going to show you every Gwent game I play in this playthrough, because it would just take too long. But, to show you maybe how not to play, since it's been so long since I played, here we go.
What a waste of time. The Earth shall revolve around the sun before you comprehend these rules.
Got a minute?
Why not? Aldert Geert, Assistant Professor in Contemporary History at Oxenfurt Academy.
Geralt of Rivia. Witcher, with tenure. I'm looking for a woman. Long hair, dressed in black and white. Seen anyone like that?
Of course not. Unlike the populace, I know the horsewoman of war is pure poppycock.
Horsewoman of war. What's that about?
Folk say an omen. A beautiful phantom rides the fields at night, looks as you described her. Armies follow her, and all who cross her path meet with misfortune.
I can vouch for the last bit. Know where they saw her?
No, facts interest me, not fairy tales.
Not a place I'd ever expect to find a scholar. Take it you're fleeing the war?
Quite the opposite. Chasing it. I'm headed for the front.
Tired of life?
I seek knowledge, which I value more than life itself. I've a thirst no dusty old tomes can quench. I wish to see the Nilfgaardian invasion with my own eyes, understand it, and record it all in my chronicle, my magnum opus.
Alrighty.
Interesting. We need somebody to describe war, what it's really like. Not colorful banners and generals making moving speeches, but rape, violence, and thoughtless cruelty.
Ah, I see you lack the polish of the Academy. Rape and cruelty are details of no import to the war's course. Trinkets on the garment of conflict, one might say.
Wow.
Tell that to the people whose houses burned down. War reached Novigrad yet?
Nope, but it's only a matter of time. Nilfgaard on one bank, Redania on the other, drooling over the city like dogs over a juicy bone.
Many a ruler's choked on that bone.
True. We value our liberty in Novigrad, and we know how to fight for it.
The scholars especially.
Yeah.
The sword is not the only weapon. Do not forget, architects from our academy designed the city walls. Walls no war machine has ever crumbled.
Gotta go. So long.
A moment, Witcher. You strike me as a man of the world. Are you familiar with Gwent?
No, and I don't have time to learn.
But the rules are quite simple. Come, let's play.
Why not?
Splendid. Here's how it's done.
The tutorial, yeah. Dwarven card game. Ah. Okay. You will go first. So the unit strength or unit card. Yes, that's the strength. That's the combat row. Close combat, range combat, siege combat. And special abilities. By the cards. Select 2 cards from your 10 to discard and redraw. Straight to playing. Okay. All right. That's my area. That's the opponent's area. Got it. Place 1 card each turn or pass. Each deck has a leader. That's the leader card down there. Trigger the special ability by pressing X. Press Enter, select a card from your hand. Press Enter to place it on the battlefield. Turn. So if I wanted to take this, I could go Enter. And Enter again. It's going to place it down there. Number on the left by your icon. Shows current total strength of your units. Number on the right shows the total strength for the row. End of each round, player with the highest total strength wins. You pass by holding down space. You will not get to play any more cards during your round. Only pass when you're confident with your win, or to let your opponent win and save cards for the next round. Round ends once both players have passed or they run out of cards. Cool. Gonna play a card, yeah. Interesting. So, these ones. Play that. So that means everybody's go down. Pass. That means they're going to win the round if they play another card. Don't even have to. Yep. Okay, now I got to win the next 2 rounds, so let's see how we do. Well, then I'm going to pass and win this round. Tie. Get an additional card. My turn. Use my leader card by holding X. What? Not what my ability is. Oh, this is all screwed up. I'm going to take another look at my deck later. I'm not sure what's going on with that. How many cards do they have left? Is there any way to tell? I think so. This. Ah, get another card, buddy? No, you don't. Well, I kind of lucked out on that one.
Well, you've a knack for this game. If you ever find yourself in Oxenfurt and wish to play a true master, ask for Stepan. A simple innkeep by trade, but a true maestro when it comes to Gwent.
I'll remember that. Thanks.
Okay, I need to take a look at my Gwent deck, because something's not right with it. But I had a totally different leader ability. How do I change leaders? Select, right? Yes, I think that's the one I want. Really, how do I get rid of code? I can't get rid of any more cards? No. Here's all the cards I have in my deck. That's all my cards. Okay. Get rid of that. With a card E. Foot soldiers. Yeah, fine. We'll leave it there. Okay. Read that if I want. Don't want to. Good to know. Yeah. Okay, it shows the stuff. Sort items. Space, that's why. Yeah. Get this information off my screen. Come on. Space to continue. Oh, come on. Quest items. Tied to Gwen, Crystal Skull, Jennifer's letter. Okay, there's nothing else of interest here. Show me how much gold I have. My level, is it? I don't even know how much gold I've got. How do I tell? How do I tell how much money I have? I don't know. Hey, where's the old Witcher guy that I'm supposed to be hanging out with? Taco? Yeah.
Yes. What is it, Wolf?
Realize it's been half a year since we hunted down that fiend in Varun.
Yes. Well, that was more than a fiend. What was that bastard's name? Drugan? May the soil lie light upon him. Things used to be simpler. Monsters were bad, humans good. Now, everything's all confused.
Used to be exactly the same. You've just forgotten.
Do well not to point up my age. You're near a century old yourself.
See you later, Vesemir.
I thought I did ask the Nilfgaardians. You talk to this guy.
We're not
again.
told to you.
Oh, ask the Nilfgaardians. Oh, yeah, there's no Nilfgaardians here. How do I get out of here? Where's the friggin' door to this building? Let's go down this way. Get out of the way, kitty! Bad kitty. Bad kitty. Oh, hello.
Done drinking?
Mm-hmm.
Then fuck off.
Don't want your kind here.
Better round up someone else to help. 3 of you don't stand a chance against me.
What? I could fuck you up by myself.
If I had a bag over my head and my hands tied behind... Actually, no, not even then.
Chet, Lesh, back off. I'll teach this vagrant a lesson. Man on freak.
Any last words? Nice meeting you.
Can I loot these guys or anything? No?
My gran told me about Smithfield. Lad went missing one day, so folk nabbed a witchman that was hunting nearby. Started poking him, asking. Well, he started twisting and squirming, so wham bam, they knocked his head off.
Aye, so it was. Except it was some drowner that had sucked on the kid. Witcher had naught to do with it. What did the folk do? They could have sewed his head back on. Word is, they laid
I think
his
those
corpse
plums
to
are
rest.
wreaking havoc on my gut.
Hello, ma'am.
Don't you look at me.
Why for are you crying?
Ours is a decent village. I think those plums are
Yes?
wreaking havoc on my gut.
The wild hunt in the heavens always heralds war.
Making me a slingshot. Gonna hunt bears.
Upright.
In Foltest Day, no griffin could fly around. Thing of course it is.
Okay. Well, what's this? Merchant?
I can't decide.
We meet again.
Thank you for saving me. People say all kinds of things about witches, but I've always known yours to be an honorable guild.
So you managed to salvage some goods.
Yes, but I await the repair of my wagon. As time passes, my losses grow. Do you need something?
What the ears he's
I'll
got.
let it go half-free.
Let me have a look at your stock.
Can't I can require level 4. Right. I don't know. Is that good? Wait, do I have that much money? Stuff I can't get rid of the. Oh, I didn't have coin. I've only got 5 coin. Oh my gosh. Bottle. Might need one of those. I've got 2 coins. Yeah, I got nothing.
Take care.
Bought an empty bottle off him. Oh boy.
Lower and I'd fain. What is this?
Didn't mean to do that. Push the wrong button.
My gran told me about a Smith's boy.
Don't push the wrong button, Dredd. That's always a bad thing. Oh, look at that goose. It's so cute.
Started poking him, asking. Well, he started twisting and squirming, so
Don't
wham
you look at
bam, they
me.
knocked his head
Why
off.
is that woman just sitting on the ground crying and saying, "Don't look at me"?
Witcher had naught to do with it. What did the folk do? Seemed like they could have sewed his head back on. Word is, they laid his corpse to
Take it easy.
I know there's the griffin and all that. What do you say we go fishing?
What do I know?
Whoa there, Roach.
Freak.
So, Nilfgaardians.
May the sun shine upon
It's
you.
Durban now.
Coming through.
Dervan, not Goidamar.
So old, whatever that guy's name is, just going to sit in the inn. Seriously? I'm going the right way, right? I'm just supposed to go this way to ask the Nilfgaardians.
Slower.
I knows what I knows. Elsie knows how long
Damn,
for the
dear,
backings.
strip the bark off the trees again.
Whore.
Just going slow. I don't want to miss anything of importance.
What happened to your mug?
Why did you just run into my horse? He needs some glasses.
Hey there.
This way or not this way? Seems to be telling me this way. Alrighty. Yes, I'm aware I could ride a little faster, but this is beautiful. I wish your senses.
Slow now. Whoa.
Yard? Ride through a graveyard. That's creepy.
Medallion's humming. Place of power. It's gotta be.
Oh, God. Run away. No idea why I can't hurt this thing. I have no idea. Calling my horse. Hello, Roach. We didn't seem to do too good with that other thing. I have no idea why we can't kill that.
Hey, yeah.
I could just wail on it forever, and it doesn't seem to have any hit points, but it doesn't die, so I don't know. I don't remember how to figure all these things out, honestly. I'm a noob to this game all over again. I think, was I using the wrong sword? I don't know. Maybe.
Whoa there, Roach.
So, which sword is that? Not sure how to... I don't remember how to change signs. You're supposed to be able to just do this by pushing the buttons, but that's not working.
Come on,
Oh my god,
Roach.
there is so much of this game I don't remember. Probably going to result in frequent death.
Move it. Hey there.
So we're just going to travel along here and see if we can get to wherever the Nilfgaardian fortress is or something like that.
Whoa there, Roach.
Now it's telling me to go back this way? What? But I just went this way. Why would you tell me to go back?
Oh.
You want me to go this way? You didn't notice there's a path here. Alrighty, gotta pay more attention.
Slow now. Whoa. Whoa!
Picked up a little bit of loot. That's fine. That's fine.
Slow now. Whoa.
Here? Okay. Making sure. Making sure. Lots of bricks here. This seems like a strange place. Just because stuff's fallen? This didn't show up when I used my Witcher senses. How do I get up there? Is there a way to get up here? Yep, I can't get up there. Okay. Roach.
Come on.
The Emperor shall guide us straight to Nova.
Hey there.
All right, so things I've learned. I'm not very good at remembering any of the controls for this game, and it's going to get me frequently killed. I don't really remember how to play this game, but I have a slight idea how to play Gwen. That's what I've learned this episode, people. We're going to go ask the Nilfgaardians about where Yennefer went next episode. So join Miss Valley Gaming and me, Dredd, back for that next week. We shall see you then. I thank you all for hanging out with me. Don't forget, Miss Valley Discord. Miss Valley Gaming has a Discord. It's Miss Valley Discord. Join up. Feel free. There's a link in the description below. You'll meet some good people. You'll be able to see all my videos right there, and you'll be able to get an opportunity to join my gaming servers coming up. Thank you guys all so much. Also, links to the YouTube, Facebook, and Twitch. For Miss Valley Gaming, my name is Dredd. Peace out, everybody.